Yo, good morning, crypto fam. We are live on YouTube. We've been live on we've been live in the VC of our private group, but just now going live right now on YouTube. This is actually like an updated, I'll say like private group guide or pamphlet, whatever you want to call it. Like this is actually an updated one. And I just thought about this the past couple of days because a lot of people who've been joining our private group, they were given um pretty much they were giving this again like this guide on pretty much like everything they need to know when they join our private group. But this thing has been updated like so many times, and I'm still working on creating like a better way of like distributing it and kind of like laying out for people, like people who've been in our group to kind of so they can get the updated one. But for anyone who's been having like any questions or just kind of wondering how the group even works, I was going to use this one as an example, as far as just like how the group works, how people can pretty much approach us and ask about details or just how to like join. And just for example, this person reached out to us, asking about the private group, right? Our crypto fam private group that's on Telegram, which we're in right now. And I pretty much let him know like the early access, which we're still like me personally, I still look at this as the early access because there's so many things that we're still working on, so many other things that we plan on bringing as well. And we're still like, I think we've opened the private group around it was like early December. So like December, we're still in January. So it hasn't been too long that the group has been open. But on top of that, like we've actually brought a lot of stuff, even some things that like we know for a fact aren't in other groups. So even though we haven't been open that long, we for sure have a lot of things that are just different and unique compared to other groups. But yeah, other than that, I always let people know off rip that this group is an early access. That's why I said right here. It's early access group. And the entry fee right now is 1 Solana. And it's kind of like you get a lifetime membership. So it's a one-time entry fee. You get a lifetime membership. And I always tell people like, the price most likely will be raised in the future because I mean, at the end of the day, like I said before, our hit rate is pretty good. At first, I was looking at our hit rate based on what the bot would tell us. And the bot would tell us our hit rate was like, between 35, 40, 45%. But in reality, there's another percent rate that it gives, which is the median rate. And I believe the median rate is the percentage that it pumps out when it pretty much filters out all the other like um, pretty much unnecessary coins that were added to that percent. So our median rate, which I looked at last time, was 67%. So the fact that our median rate is 67%, that's the real percentage hit rates or like kind of hit rate you should be looking at. 67% that's fucking amazing in my opinion. Where we are right now, that's pretty good. 67% for a median rate is pretty solid. That goes to show how many like cryptos that are bots or some of our alpha callers or just some of our other members who bring. That goes to show how many of them are like actual hitters, and some or a good amount of them that are actually filtered out by the bot and stuff. And then we'll even talk about the other like recent update that we did where we kind of even filtered. We came up with a room that further helps us filter out the cryptos that are performing even better than the other ones that are just thrown into our group. But yeah, we have a median rate of 67%, which is pretty dope, and that's the one I've seen. Like I don't know if it went even higher or whatever the case is, but 67% is pretty dope. We do see like 5x's, 10x's, 20x's, 50x, 100x. We've seen some where like I think it was like Zelgo went over 1,000x, and actually went over like a 3,000x or something like that. And we've seen a few other ones that did like some crazy like 500x or some shit. So it's at this point, and I always say it's like at this point, it's not it's pretty easy to see that like our group is coming across those gems. The issue with some people, or like the issue that is kind of always the thing in crypto, is trying to see or trying to figure out how to get into those cryptos as early as possible, and try to gain as much as you can from them. That's where the thing is like, that's where I feel like that always comes down to like a continuous trying to learn, trying to figure out which new bots we can use, which new websites, apps, tools, whatever the case is, to kind of help steer us into the right direction of those cryptos that are going to perform a crazy amount. And that's why we're always looking for the next thing, right? But at the end of the day, yeah, our group do have those type of solid cryptos who do come in and kind of just perform well, right? Again, this group is in early access as of right now. This group was pretty much started from Love Thy Inc. and myself. He set up the Telegram, and obviously, like, I kind of just shared it with the like the Crypto Fam YouTube channel. He shared it with his community on his X account and stuff, and we kind of just moved from there. And what else? And I think another thing that I kind of point out to people, which is like the truth, is there's some groups where you either have to pay a large amount of money to get information from, or you have to like know somebody who knows somebody. Like you have to have some type of like solid networking to even be a part of the group. And I always use this example because like this is something that's like the actual case where like Love Thy Inc. is a part of a group where, I try to get into it, but because I don't know the guy, like Love Thy Inc. knows the people. He's known them for over 2 years. They trust him in the group. So like when I try to reach out to him, like he just like I can't even access it because it's based off of just not knowing a certain person for a large like a long amount of time. So there's some, like I said, there's some groups where you have to like either know people for a certain amount of time where they trust you. You have to either pay a large amount or whatever the case is. Like they're just some groups that we get information from, certain like alpha calls or whatever the case is, that are obviously not like, they just won't be accessible to most people because either, like I said, the amount or the time, right? That's why we kind of came up with the idea of creating our own group where we could still kind of like, at the same time get a few of alpha calls, get a few of the little things that like are hard to usually come by, and kind of just share it with our group at a lower cost too, because there's some groups who who might charge 3 Solana to get in, 5 Solana to get in. Like we're still charging 1 Solana to get in, right? Which I feel like is one of the best freaking I'll say entry fees out there, right? And then on top of that, let's see, bada boom. So I'll say right here, like we have several advantages, like using, I have a fucking typo right there. Let me change that real quick. I hate typos. So I went on to say we have several different advantages, like using advanced bot algorithms and exclusive info, alpha cost, and the majority of the people who don't have access to. That's why we came up with this group. And one thing that I love about like the bot that we use, our 24/7 AI bot, is it goes out and it filters. I would say like it has to be around this number. It has to be around like 90% of the scams, because again, like a majority of cryptos that come out, especially meme coins, altcoins, are rug pulls, scams, honeypots that are pretty much created to steal people's money. And it pretty much goes into the algorithm and it brings out the best potential coins. But even then, like there's still some bad ones or low potential ones that wiggle their way through somehow, because not all bad coins start off bad. Like some coins start off good and then they turn bad. So there's some that still wiggle through. And then that's why in the past few days we came out with another room that's in our Telegram, where once our AI bot goes out in the algorithm and it brings back some of the best potential cryptos to our Telegram, now we have another room that filters out certain coins that are performing well. So like now any coin that does a 2x or higher automatically gets sent to our new room, which is called the Watch Closely room. And then from there, that's when people can kind of, watch it closely and see like, okay, it did a 2x. Let's see if it do a 3x. All right, it did a 3x. Or let's see if it continues to kind of grow. And then that's how, like, even myself, I've been able to get into some where they kind of continue to kind of perform well, and I kind of just keep an eye on it. And from then it's even easier, because now for a fact, all right, the ones that are in this room are in here because they at least did something as little as a 2x, and then they might have the potential to continue growing as well. So we have that, and then what else? We have several different like bots and stuff that automatically scan a crypto the moment you like copy and paste the contract address of a coin in the Telegram. We have like the soul scanner and stuff that'll tell you, how much of the supply the developer might have sniped, or there was even another bot. I'm not sure if that bot is still in there, but we pretty much have bots. I refer to them as like background checkers or like X-ray scanners, like because they kind of give you information based off of that crypto that can either give you like off rip some red flags if something don't look right about it, or give you some green flags to where like something, it looks good, like it looks like it's, a lot more safe to kind of invest into, or at least continue researching, or whatever the case is, right? um so just to scroll down here a bit more, let me see. uh, uh, um where is it at, and if anybody wants to like go back, you can probably even go back and just kind of like pause this live stream or pause the video and kind of just watch and just kind of read it slowly. I'm just kind of skimming through it a bit right now, but so just to come directly to like the frequently asked questions that people usually ask is, so this one right here it says, how often does this group find a crypto that makes money? And again, like we have the bots. We have a 24/7 bot that picks up some of the best potential cryptos all day, all night. And then we have like an alpha room where like some alpha calls might be shared in there. Alpha calls pretty much just mean like the like a certain crypto that may have a bit more conviction, like a bit more of a chance of doing well. And then we have the scan the ticket room where anyone can kind of go in there and just share, either like, share gems, or just kind of like research them and kind of just check them out themselves. Um, so I said this bot run test and picks up cryptos that have a certain potential. Bada bing, bada boom. What else did I say? I usually well, this question too, I usually say it depends on the day, like for the crypto market, which I mean, I feel like that really is the case. Like I noticed the past 2 days, it was kind of dry, like it was kind of slow. And that was mainly because instead of pump fund coins, which are like coins that are created from the website pump.fund, that's usually where all the like the Solana meme coins, Solana altcoins are created. A lot more coins recently were created the old fashioned way, where like the developers were making them, um like the way they created the contract and stuff was just done through a different process. So because that was the case, that's why our bot wasn't picking up a lot of those coins, because again, our bot picks up pump.fund coins. It wasn't That's why I didn't pick up like the Trump coin when it first launched. That's why I didn't pick up the Vine coin, which sucks, which definitely sucks. And that's another reason why I was kind of like the past 2 days trying to research and even come up with an idea like, well, shit, if the new meta right now is these coins that aren't being launched through pump.fund, like, obviously we're going to have to come up with something that do fight, like that do pick up on those type of coins that aren't listed, the same way these other coins are. So that was something that I was kind of checking out as well. But overall, when the market is doing better, usually it's kind of easier to come across some coins that are doing well. Once the market is kind of doing bad, I mean, we've still proven to come across some coins that perform well when the market is doing bad. But at the same time, um, like I said, it just varies. It really varies based off of the market, right? What else? What else? Dum dum dum. We even talk about like certain websites we use, trading bots. As a matter of fact, let me go to let me just go down to the rooms. I think I'll be able to explain it better when I see it. So this is literally what our Telegram group looks like, right? And what's up, Dave D? I see Dave D in the building. I see, who is it? Asmatullah, Tribute Crypto in the building. What up, what up, what up? He says he's sorry to say this. I'm from Pakistan, and me, for one soul, is so a lot. What do I do? Also, I want to learn from you. I mean, if you want, you can like. Oh, that's something else I forgot to mention. As of right now, we actually have a public, like Twitter/X chat group where anyone can join. So if anyone who at the time right now you just don't have the one Solana to join, you can still join our public group, which is like anyone can join the Twitter chat, and like sometimes we'll even share like some plays and stuff in there, or take certain questions or whatever the case is. But at least you still have some type of group that you can still kind of be a part of. until you are ready to either join, or you could kind of just continue to learn more. And then on top of that, like, we plan on doing like certain giveaways, maybe for like people to have a chance to maybe win like an entry or something like that. But as of right now, you can just join the public group, which is open to anyone. So yeah, so coming back to this, right? 'Cause I don't want to spend too much time on this. Is kind of this honestly was just meant for like a little quick overview of kind of like what our Telegram and stuff look like, and certain little questions and everything. But just to give you all a visual of what our group looks like. And this isn't the most recent. Grab a more recent one, more recent picture of what our group look like. And now our group has like way more rooms in it, all types of stuff. It looked like it's a pretty good day today for some calls too. Like, I'm seeing the bot pick up a lot of calls right now. I'm seeing that our watch closely room is actually like keeping track of a good amount of coins that are performing like pretty good. So let me see. Do this. See, I'm gonna just go over this real quick, and then I'm gonna dive into some other little like crypto news and stuff, because I got to catch up myself as far as what's happening in crypto right now. I've been trying to catch up on as much sleep as possible. So, where'd it go? Is this it? All right, this is it. Perfect. All right. So I'll just use this as an example of what our room is and kind of explain the rooms and everything. So off rip, you can see like this is the Crypto Fam group. Even right now, if you look at this green strip at the top, this is literally us in the video chat, or we call it the VC, but it's pretty much like the video chat room, where I can share my screen, and we can also just kind of just like talk. Anyone who has like a microphone on like your phone or your desktop or something like that, you come in here and kind of just chat it up. This is where we usually have people like ask questions, or if anyone needs help, you could come in here once we have the VCs. We also have a support room where like at any point in time you can go in there and ask like for help, and we'll try our best to like go in there and help out as soon as possible. And then just starting from the top, like we have the Let's Talk room. Let's Talk room is pretty much that's just where people can kind of just chill, talk about certain cryptos, talk about anything. I mean, honestly, like if people want to talk about sports, movies, like anything that's like outside of crypto, which I think everything is technically kind of tied to crypto, because we've seen like everything can become a crypto. Like we've seen celebrities, athletes, politicians, presidents. We've seen movie characters. So like, I think it's cool that people talk about other stuff aside from exactly crypto in the Let's Talk room, because that's kind of just where you just talk and just talk it out. So we have the Let's Talk room. That's kind of where the community kind of chills. We have the Scan the Ticker room. This is the room where anyone can go in here and let's say, for example, you want to check out a crypto, and you also want like the bots in our Telegram to keep track of it. All you have to do is like, for example, if you're on gmgn.ai, which is the website I usually use, if you come over here and you can, like, for example, on the top left side right here, you can just copy the address of any coin you want to check out, and you come back to the Let's Talk. You come back to the Scan the Ticker room, and then you paste the address in here. And once you paste it in here, like our bots from then on will automatically at all times follow and like track that crypto. And like if it's performing well and everything, it'll automatically get sent to the watch closely room and everything. But yeah, once you come in here in the Scan the Ticker room, it'll show you all the stuff you need to know, like the volume, like the amount of holders that's on the project, the volume, something about the developer, pretty much just some good information that you should be seeing about the crypto. And then we have the admin only alpha calls, where like certain people can share alpha calls that they might get from their alpha groups. And like I said before, alpha calls are pretty much just calls that have a bit more conviction, like a bit more of a chance of maybe doing something for a number of reasons. So we have that room. We have the Winner's Circle room. This is where we pretty much like we pretty much share, like anyone is able to share if they made some profits or something, some gains off of a coin, or we'll even share the ones like the coins that have been performing well in our group. We'll come in here and we'll share the ones that performed well, just kind of give people a heads up of which ones, did succeed or which ones did kind of, pump up or whatever. And then this is the 24/7 AI bot calls room. This is the room literally where like the moment that our bot goes into the algorithm and it'll just pick out some of the best coins based off of the amount of volume that's around it, the amount of social media hype that's around it. It also kind of looks at certain like holder like certain wallets that may be purchasing it. There's different little things that the bot kind of picks up on, but it's usually something that's unique about it. And once the bot feel like it's, it has some type of potential, and I always tell people it doesn't guarantee like this. The 24/7 AI bot call room doesn't guarantee that every crypto is going to be a hitter. Like that's not the case. Like it only goes based off of like uniqueness and like good potential, whatever the case is. And then once it finds one, it brings it back to this room, right? The 24/7 AI bot calls room. And then that's when people can take a look at it, in here. But ever since now that we have the watch closely room, I kind of like I'm more like me personally, I'm more so focused on the watch closely room because I like checking out the cryptos that do a 2x at least, and then the ones that continue to like do a 3x, 5x, and 6x, because obviously if the cryptos are continuing to grow in x's, right, that means something is really really good about it. Like something's happening with it, right? So that's why I usually focus on the watch closely room, and then kind of go from there. And then we have like the crypto news room. This is pretty much the room. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Crypto news, any type of news that we feel like is worth sharing with people. And I always tell people this, like, I know everyone might not be big on, news, but when it comes down to crypto, you always want to be somewhat familiar with the current news, because the current news in crypto can also lead to what the next big coin might be. So let's say, for example, it says like, Elon Musk, got in a fight with a grizzly bear when he was on a camping trip or something like that. Like that, that might be the chance, or that might be the time where somebody creates a Elon / grizzly bear coin, and then that should do a 100x or something like, or just the fact of like actual important news that's surrounded by crypto, like something that has to do with, I don't know, Donald Trump. Like there's been a lot of news surrounding Donald Trump speaking on crypto and how he plans on having that strategic reserve for crypto, and making the US the like the crypto hub, like the global hub of crypto, or whatever the case is. Like any type of important news that can also affect crypto and how the markets move, we'll share it in the crypto newsroom, right? Then we have the socials booster room. Like whenever, honestly, this room, and I think most people don't know about this, but the socials booster room is for anyone. Like anyone that's that's in the group, anyone is allowed to like either share like a Twitter post, an Instagram post, a TikTok post, just to kind of like, for one, you can kind of like help boost your socials, maybe like it's kind of like another way to help our community like network with each other and get to know each other, but also support each other. And Love Thy Ink and myself, like we'll go in there and we'll post, like we'll probably like share one of like our posts based off of like our like one of the cryptos that might have performed well or something like that. But I mean, like I said, it's literally like, let's say for example somebody just got done working out at the gym, and they were like, yo, just got done working out at the gym, Monday motivation or some shit like that. Like you can post that in there, and bam, like who knows, somebody might be like, hey, I'm trying to get into working out, like let's link up, or I don't know, but you get it. It's literally anyone who wants to just share some social links in there, you can share them. Then we have the support room, which is one of our most like important rooms, because like I said before, that like the support room is based on just anyone having any questions, any concerns, anything that they want help on. Like if you need help setting up a wallet, pretty much just like anything. Because as long as I can remember, when I first got into crypto, like yeah, there were certain videos and stuff I could kind of like watch and everything, but there's always going to be times where you need help with something and there isn't a video made for it, or there isn't they're just something you need help with that you can't find the answer anywhere else. You can come in here and we'll try our best to assist you with helping out with anything, literally anything. We can't guarantee that, you know, anything and everything will be, achieved. But like I said, we'll try our best to help out with anything, right? Or we'll at least try to forward you to like the right video or the right, place or something like that to continue getting some further help, like something like. But yeah, that's what the support room is for, is try to help out as much as we can. And then we have group updates. This is new. This is going to be the new room where we kind of just share like updates based off of our Telegram. So just like we have like just anything that has to do with our group, we'll just put the updates in there. We have the trading bots room for anyone who's interested in like, using trading bots, whether they're like Telegram bots, whether they're like desktop bots or website bots, like GMGN or Photon or something like that. 'Cause I know there's a good amount of people who like, look for help trying to like set up a trading bot. So we pretty much share the trading bots that we use personally, and we'll even explain why we prefer them. Like we'll say like this one is faster, this one is more reliable, this one has just like, like we'll give you an idea of why each bot is kind of different, right? Um and like where to go to download them and where to like what videos to watch to set up your bot and everything. And we have a long-term potential room where um we pretty much try to focus on like projects like cryptos that are solid to a point where they have like kind of like a long-term potential growth to them. So for example, like I ended up sharing XRP, and I ended up sharing like XLM in this group or in this room, because I feel like those are those, I feel like those are projects that are just they're solid overall. They have a strong community, the utility, like they have an actual real world utility around them, that gives them a greater chance of doing successfully or performing well as if as the days go on and stuff. So we pretty much will share just long-term potential plays in here. um and then we just added this too. We have a refer a friend room as well, and this is pretty much going to be the room where like if you refer somebody, all we really ask for as far as proof is like a screenshot, or just for like for the person you may refer, just to have them mention you and be like, hey, such and such referred me to the group, and I'm going to be joining, so just a heads up. Anyone who refers anyone to our group, if they sign up, you will get 10% of the commission. So whatever the price of Solana is at that time, you will get 10% of that in commission. And then if you refer a second person, you'll get 20% commission. So just keep that in mind. Just another way to kind of get pretty much get get rewarded for talking to someone into checking us out. And if they do decide to sign in or sign up or join us, then hey, you reap some of the benefits as well. So kind of just an overview of our group. And yeah, so wanted to kind of go over that. What's going on, Inc? It says, yo, it says gotta go full Mr. No Sleep. He said I got a new bot also. It's been cooking, been testing it. Yeah, man. Lots of updates. Inc was telling me about some stuff behind the scenes. I didn't want to say anything, so I'm like, I know he probably still back there testing it, but he said he's testing the bot right now. What's going on, Mellery? Dave D in the building. What else? So that was like a little overview of our Telegram. And yeah, so we have that. I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna just leave it there. Now as far as the updates, right? Because we have some new updates. Should I? You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Last thing I'll do, and this is kind of like alpha or whatever you want to call it for like people who still haven't joined. There's several different tools, AI bots, anything that you can think of, like anything that you can think of that helps give you an advantage in crypto. There's always something new that we're finding and we're bringing back to our private group, so we can help others kind of just take advantage of the tools out there. So just to give you all some of the examples of stuff that we've been using since December. Here's one, right? here's one just to kind of give you guys an idea of how like we kind of move and the things that we use, right? So for example, one of the things, and somebody just asked me this, but somebody was like, "Do you guys have like a bot that kind of gives you a like a breakdown of a crypto, like it kind of researches it for you?" And Sure Luck, right? Sure Luck AI. Um, till this day, I still think this is a solid project. This project right here was actually one of the coins that popped up from our 24/7 AI bot, and it actually performed well too. I think it did at least like a what did it do? I think it did at least like a 20 or 30x or something like that. So it not only like made well, it for sure made me some money, but anyone who was also keeping an eye on it when I was keeping an eye on it would have made some good profit. But it not only made us a few X's, but this is the one of the bots that till this day I still use. And one thing I like about this is because it's a Telegram bot where all you have to do is go to any coin you want to check out, any Solana coin, you copy the address and you go to their Telegram, right? It's because it's a Telegram bot. So you'll click right here on this link where it says Telegram Sherlock AI. You click on here, and once it opened up in Telegram, you'll paste your contract address in it, and then that's when this bot will give you a full breakdown of the crypto. It'll talk about the socials, whether the socials are active or not, or if the socials are kind of suspicious. It'll give you information on how much tokens might have been bundled, how many tokens the dev might have bought early. It'll give you an idea on the amount of volume if the volume is kind of sketchy. Like it gives you a pretty thorough breakdown. And I will say this is a new project itself, so like sometimes I have noticed that it kind of been off sometimes. Like it might give you like I remember one instance, it thought we were in the year 2023, and I ended up kind of messaging like the developers and told them about it. And I believe since then they fixed it. So like just keep in mind there may be some like a bug here and there. It may be something kind of off here and there, but this is something that's like early access. So of course it's going to be, it's still like in test mode. But overall, like it still gives you some pretty good insights of some projects, right? So this is one of the tools that we use in our private group. Another one that I think is pretty awesome is this thing called Asset Dash. And the thing I like about Asset Dash is, let me see if I can log in right here. The thing I like about this is they have this feature called the Well Watch. It's like a Well Watch feature. And pretty much what this does is it watches like different well wallets, and it tells you which whales are buying what, right? So for example, if we zoom in a little bit right here, right? And you can have like different filters and stuff, like certain little things that you want to look for exactly that whales are doing. But right here, and it says less than 20 seconds ago, it says the Pippin whale sold $1,500. Sold $1,500 for stupid. And then bought 15. Yeah. So so you can give a better example. So this one right here, this AI 16Z well bought $5,000 worth of Melania Trump coin, right? So it literally tells you what wells, like what kind of well. It'll tell you what kind of well it is. Like if it's a Trump well, a a unicorn fart dust well, an AI 16Z well. It'll tell you what kind of well it is, and it tells you what they're buying or what they're selling, right? And I think this is pretty good insight because it lets you know what the wells are kind of focusing on too. So usually what I do is like if I'm looking at a coin already, I'll come over here and see if the wells are maybe buying into it yet, or if they've discovered it yet. Or sometimes I'll just come off here off rip like first and see what the wells are buying or selling or whatever, and I'll kind of see. I have an idea, like but I will also say too, like this doesn't mean that like the wells know, like they just guarantee know what they're doing all the time and what's going to work, but it just gives you an insight on what what wells are doing, like what the big high roller investors are doing, right? Just to kind of throw that in the mix, right? But that's just another tool that we have. We have another thing called Trench Radar, which is like this is open to the public. Anyone can use it. This is another thing where you can kind of just copy the Solana address, and it only works for like pump fund coins. So you'll copy the address, put it in here. It'll take like a minute or two to kind of load it up. All right, that was actually looks like everything held has been sold. Oh, okay. So this token right here, this token doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any bundled tokens, and bundled tokens pretty much because this is what Trench Radar looks for. For example, like you have some projects where like the developer, let's say they get like 30% of the supply, and instead of them holding it in one wallet, which would be super obvious, they'll send it to like 30 different wallets or 20 different wallets, so it looks less suspicious. And when that happens, if you come over here and you put that coin in the crypto in, it'll show you how many bundled tokens are still being held, how many are have been sold. So for example, right here it says it looks like everything has been held, everything held has been sold. So like this person, if they did have any bundled tokens, they were sold already, right? But if we check out another one like this, let's see, let's go to just a random one. Let's go to meme. They said, how much budget do you need to be in profit? Honestly, I don't think. I mean, honestly, like somebody can have a budget of $100 and be in profit $1,000. Like based on your budget doesn't really guarantee how much profit you'll be in. It really comes down to what your strategy is and stuff. But I feel like if you have a big budget and you're responsible with it and you spread it out, because there's some people who have a big budget, right? Let's say, for example, somebody has like $1,000, and then you have some people who like, they have $1,000 budget, but they're putting like $250 on one coin. So they only really have, four chances or four investments based on their budget to kind of, get into something, right? Where like, if I have $1,000, I'll be putting like $50 on something, or 100, or maybe $100 on something, right? Based on what the crypto, what the potential looks like. But the reason why I always tell people to put less, try to spread it out and try to prolong and extend their budget, is because if you're investing into the coins that we're looking into, the market caps are already small. Like, so it's kind of easier to kind of like get a 2x or 3x because the market caps are already very small. And then when you do come across that that rare coin that does a 10x, a 50x, or something like that, if you put a small amount in, that 10x, 20x, 50x is going to give you a large amount of profit anyways. So I always tell people, like, if you like, based on your budget, try to always spread out as many as you can, because there's a lot of coins that come out. Like, there's always a coin that comes out, and then there's always another coin that comes out right after that you want to get into, and then there's another coin that comes out right after that you want to get into, and it always repeats. So you always want to make sure you have enough to always have another chance to get into that next one. So you got to have more bullets in your chamber. For example, you can't just have like 3 bullets in your chamber. Sometimes you got to have like 10 to 15 bullets in your chamber. So you have a greater chance of finding that one that performs well. What's going on, Trey? Good morning. Good morning. Oh yeah. So what was I about to do? I was trying to find an example to give you guys for the Trench Radar. Let's see if I can do this one real quick. Belmar. Or let's see if this one works. Because I want to show you guys what it looks like when a token is bundled and stuff. So, all right, perfect. So these circles right here indicate like which like some wallets that are bundled. So like this one right here, this wallet was bundled, but if you look on the right side, it says that the gray area, like the gray color, means that the amount that was sold, and the red indicates the amount that's being held still. So obviously, if you do go into a project and you do see that that it is some bundling, you at least want to see that most of the bundling that was being held has already been sold off for the most part, or just none at all, so you have a better chance. Like, the less bundling, like the less to none bundling, it's obviously what you want because it's less risky for you. When you have a wallet, we have a contract or a crypto that has a bunch of bundling, it's more risky because if there's bad intentions behind it, that means they can just dump on you, um, you know, and kind of just go from there. What's some else we can share? Oh shit! While we're on GMGN, if you take a look at this, right, and I think this right here, this tool right here that I'm about to share right here is, I feel like, in my opinion, one of the most important tools to use when you're looking at several different coins, that you're planning on buying into, or that you're already invested into, but you're keeping an eye on. Um, I always tell people, like, whenever we're looking at coins, um, the moment that I come to this website and I look at it, I try to add it to the watch list, or I try to add it to the watch list as soon as possible. And when it goes to the watch list, it'll get added to your left side. And from here, you can kind of like, you can change the filter to where like the best performing coins are at the top. Let's see if I can zoom in and show y'all. So this is what I always do. I kind of like, I add it to the watch list, and I'll click on these arrows right here where it says percent up, to where it'll show the top performing coins at the top and the lower performing coins at the bottom. And this is how, like, I would usually used to do it, where I'm keeping an eye on multiple coins to see which one are performing and stuff, outperforming each other. But now, and I don't think GMGN had this before, but now GMGN has this tool right here. It says multi charts, where now you can literally click on multi charts, and you can click on like you can paste, you can copy and paste another coin that you're looking at, right? And it'll literally bring up another screen for you right here, right? So now you can literally be looking at coin number one and coin number two at the same time. And then on top of that, you can add even more. So if you take a look at this, bam, you can add. So now you can have three coins. You're looking at the chart live, three different coins. Now, this right here plays a huge part because there's before it used to always be a coin that used to like go up a 3x or something like that. But I used to kind of come back to it late because the watch list wasn't really updating well, and it kind of didn't like, it didn't visually like let me know, like it didn't really give me the really good notification that I was looking for. But now let's look at this. I can clearly see that, this one at the bottom is kind of, the bottom left isn't kind of performing that well. The one on the top isn't performing. It's kind of not performing that well. It's whatever. But we see at the bottom right, this coin, right? This one right here, and I'll even mark it. Now we clearly see that this coin down here is going through a pump, like it's going through a pump phase. So now you can literally, have different coins and you're eyeing them, right? And then again, you can even add a fourth one. I can even add a fourth screen. And then bam, now I have four screens. So now it's kind of like, with these are the type of tools where I'm like, man, if you have this and if you're utilizing this and taking advantage of this, it's going to be very hard to miss out on coins that are pumping. When it's literally happening in your face, you can see it happening in your face. Like how can you miss this when you can see every coin, where there's 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, you can see which coin is performing well, and then now it's like, if it's performing well, you can further pay more attention to it and be like, shit, well, why is it pumping now? Like, should I put money into it? Should I wait to see if it's going to dip? Should I just put some money? Like, you can kind of have a more solid decision at that point, right? So multi-chart feature, very important. What else we got to talk about? There was also an Ethereum update that I kind of wanted to kind of go over a little bit. Damn, this Toshi is pumping. I made a video on this the other day because I'll talk about this later. But yeah, if anybody's interested, you can just watch the last YouTube video I did on Toshi. I talked about this coin like 9 months ago. They got listed on Coinbase yesterday, and shit, my mom has a bag of this. She already took profits. She took profits. Oh, it's not right there. She took profits off the other day, and this shit is like pumping hard right now. Yeah, but I'll talk about that another time. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Let me just go over here real quick. So another thing that I think that's worth kind of noting is I've seen some like what is it, like alerts or news or whatever that's like on Ethereum, and they said Ethereum is supposed to have some like big update happening in 2025, right? And it said the update is pretty much going to be um what's the word? Where is it at? Mm, where is it at? I ended up sharing it with the group. Let me get it out the Telegram real quick. I think I shared it in the group. Oh yeah, what is it? This right here. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Wait, is this? I think this is it. Um, Damn, where is it? Ethereum 2025 update. It's pretty much supposed to be an update that's supposed to like make Ethereum faster, all this type of stuff. But I think this is worth noting because as of right now, I mean, it's pretty obvious that Solana is king. Like that's where most of the meme coins, altcoins are pumping right now. We just had Trump, launch his coin on Solana. It's just so much good stuff happening for Solana right now. But I think it's worth keeping an eye on Ethereum because usually whenever these updates and stuff happen, that's when people kind of shift their attention and focus to another blockchain. And before Solana took over, it was all about Ethereum. That's where a lot of the dog coins and stuff were happening, the Pepe coin and everything. um I'm trying to figure out that same. It was this one post where the guy broke down exactly what's supposed to be like happening for Ethereum, but uh, it's supposed to just be like an overall update to improve Ethereum, right? So just keep that in mind. I'm sure there's a lot of things people could kind of just check out. Let me see if let me just type in faster because that should bring up the one that he had. All right, here we go. Wait, is this it? Yeah. All right, we'll just go off this one. This one will work. So even right here, it says update. Vitalik Buterin's latest article outlines Ethereum's 2025 strategy, focusing on L2 development, enhanced security, faster transactions, Ethereum's role as a triple point asset, increased blobs per slot, and economic model optimization. So obviously, this sounds like it's going to be a huge update for Ethereum. And like I said before, this could be the catalyst, or it could be that move that kind of bring more people back to Ethereum. And that's why even yesterday, like I ended up talking about, I've been talking about this coin right here, Toshi. I spoke about this like 9 months ago, like literally the beginning of last year. But just recently, I noticed, I think like around the middle of January, that's when Coinbase announced that they were going to list them, this coin right here, Toshi. And the thing that was crazy about this was like, I believe Toshi's is on Base, and Base is another like blockchain that's it's still attached to Ethereum, but it's still like it's like a blockchain that's on Ethereum or whatever the case is, right? Um, and Base is backed by Coinbase, and I believe this coin right here is the first Base coin that's been listed on Coinbase. And if anyone who's familiar with like me talking about Brett, I'm still big on Brett and everything, but like even myself, I thought Brett was going to be the first Base coin that was going to be listed on Coinbase, but Toshi, it's looking like it was the first one. I don't think there's any other Base coin that was listed on Coinbase yet. And yeah, ever since this shit happened, it was up. It went up like 200%. No, it actually went up even higher. But I think my mom put like $200 in it or something like that. It ended up going up to like 600. She took some profit off. She called me today and she told me that it went up even more. So like this coin in general just been like on a rampage. You can even see for yourself, it like created a damn near God candle. This is the highest it's ever been. It's above a 400 mil market cap. Literally created a God candle. And I even spoke in a video. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if this coin, now has a greater chance of being on Binance, because usually Coinbase would be the last one, that kind of list a coin, especially a meme coin, even though this one has utility, like a utility meme coin. But the fact that Coinbase listed this off rip, and it listed this around the same time they listed Trump coin and QCAD or QCAD, which is like a Canadian stable coin. I was like, oh yeah, that speaks volumes for this coin. So it's been on a rampage, and shit. It's kind of keeping an eye on it now. But yeah, with this Ethereum update and the fact that it's a goal for Coinbase to onboard. They said they want to onboard over a billion people to their new blockchain, which is Base. And it's kind of like, now that we have this one, and this one is literally the first one listed on Coinbase, this one right here may be the face. At sometimes Brett was the face of Coinbase, or was the face of Base at first. Now it looked like, Toshi is kind of, being the top one right now since it's listed on Coinbase. I'm still big on Brett. I'm still holding my Brett. But, they even had a video of like them getting crowned the new king and shit. But yeah, just another thing, man. Like, don't sleep on these Ethereum / Base coins, man. Don't sleep on them. It's gonna be a lot of money that can be on that side as well. What else? What's going on, Trey? He says WMTX just partnered with them. Just partnered with who? Vitalik or? Wait. Check out the DGen news to see what's been happening. Oh, they just partnered with Toshi. It's big. Look them up. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Now that's one thing I could say about Toshi, man. Like, even when I first checked them out, like when I first came across them almost 10 months ago, ever since then, like I've seen them like working towards utility, working towards like, helping people be onboarded over to Base. So like they have utility, they have like a solid community. The developers have been working their ass off. Like, I completely understand why Coinbase listed them. Like, honestly, no surprise there. He said, looks crazy. They are deeping or they're dipping. Oh my God, this candle is insane. Oh crap. All right, let's get back to some other news real quick, and then I do want to kind of just chill back and take a look at some coins and see if we could probably find some stuff, see what's going on, see what the new narrative and stuff is. I told Mel earlier, I was like, man, like I noticed I'll say like the past like 2 days or 2.5 days or whatever, ever since that Trump coin came out, I noticed a lot of the pump fund coins kind of like slowed down. And that's when a lot of these other coins started being launched on like different platforms or whatever. Like, they've been launched differently. So the Vine coin was launched differently. The Trump coin was launched differently. And then it was some other little like politified coins that were just like kind of like sus. Like, it was this what was the other one? It was like the Cuba coin that like they announced on Twitter and then deleted it and stuff. So they started being weird. So that was the main time where I was like, you know what, let me just catch up on some stuff behind the scenes, catch up on some sleep, and kind of come back when when like the pump fund coins are kind of doing their thing, which they're doing their thing the past day. So this is kind of the best time to be back. What What am I supposed to be looking for right now? Oh yeah. Let me do this. Get that out the way and then come back to some news. Put that over there. Move this out the way. All right, let's go over to DJ News and see what's up. All right, yeah. So let me just dive into a little bit of this current crypto news and see what we've been we'll see what I've been missing out because I've been kind of focusing on some other stuff. This is Elon Musk exploring blockchain use and U.S. government efficiency of effort. Conversation said to be held with multiple public blockchains. Yo, this reminds me of when I think it was Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He said if he was voted for president, he would want to have like a lot of the U.S.'s transactions and stuff on the blockchain, so it could be public. It could be open to the public, which I think would be dope. I think that would be awesome. I mean, people will be able to see exactly where their money, where the taxes and stuff is going to, right? It says Meteora AG to be the liquidity layer supporting the expansion of the virtuals IO ecosystem into Solana alongside Jupiter Exchange. The future of AI on Solana begins now. This is interesting. Virtuals IO is expanding to Solana. Virtuals IO, what is Society of AI Agents, bro? Oh yeah, bro. This y'all thought this AI stuff was like going crazy. Now I think the AI stuff is like really about to go crazy. Like it's really about to be insane. Because I seen an article where they said that I think it was like Trump. It was like Donald Trump's son who said that they want to they're going to focus on let me just look for it before I butcher it. What was it? It was Open AI, and they said something about like $500 billion or something like that into AI. Trump invested $500 billion in AI. Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. Here it says OpenAI's $500 billion Stargate dream is running on hopes and hot air. Sam Altman's grand plan to build Stargate, a $500 billion AI infrastructure exclusively for OpenAI, is already falling apart before it even starts. Wait, what happened? There's no secured funding, no government support, no detailed plan, and according to insiders, not even a clear structure. They haven't figured out the structure. They haven't figured out the financing. I mean, shit, give them some time bro, they just announced it 2 days ago. I'm sure they need a little bit of time to kind of, figure it out. I wouldn't be surprised if they just said it just to say it, just to kind of get the hype out, like kind of get the hype going. But oh my God, bro, this freaking Toshi is like killing it. Oh my God. But yeah, bro, like I think they just said it now because the AI hype is like happening now. But I mean, I wasn't expecting them to like have it next week. Like give them some time to cook. But yeah, we have that. So I think that's another reason why AI is going to be going crazy. And then you have Virtual's IO expanding to Solana. It says Jupiter Exchange launches new swap website in beta. Yo, my Virtuals, yo, appreciate that tip. He said, trust me, WMTX, Elon is using it, AT&T and Boost Mobile, and they are in 3 states, Nevada, California, and wait, what the fuck? Wait, what's WA again? I'm terrible with my states. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Washington, right? Yeah, it should be Washington. So honestly, it's just getting started. We still in the early stages. Yeah, exactly. Exactamundo. Um, yeah, what is it? WMTX? Let me see what he's talking about. WMTX. New tab. Let me open up a new tab. W. Is it this World Mobile? Is it World Mobile token? Loaded more WMTX with minimum target $20 per WMTX. Yep. Powering the future of connectivity. Drop the follow. It says breaking $25 million up for grabs in partnerships with Trinity Global. Wait, weekly recap. All right, let me go ahead and do what I do best. Sometimes when I'm trying to just get a quick overview of where is it at? Let me ask my co-pilot Chat GPT. Give me a breakdown of what this is about. This is mobile token, commonly referred to as, let me read the summary. This is World Mobile token is gaining traction as it aligns with global efforts to increase internet accessibility and empower communities through decentralized technology. Okay. Oh, it's on Cardano? I don't think I've ever bought a coin, an altcoin on Cardano. I don't think I've ever bought a coin on Cardano. I don't know. This might be the first time. It says real world deployment. World Mobile has already launched its services in certain areas such as Zanzibar and parts of Africa, and they continue to expand to other regions. Um, okay, it's interesting. You said they're partnering with you say Elon is using it too? I wonder what their I'm trying to see what their chart is, what their I want to see what their chart looks like. Let me see if I can get their address real quick. Intervault. Oh shit, let me turn this fan on before my laptop overheat. says Coinbase CMO tweeted about it in October. Oh, so they definitely got some eyes on it. I'm trying to see what the shit. Let me go to WMT. Oh, here we go. World Mobile Token. Oh, so it's at a 154 million market cap. This is what it says. World Mobile Token has migrated from old contract to new contract on Cardano, Ethereum, BSC based Arbitrum. Okay. What's the current market cap right now? Virtual. Do you know? That's crazy. Toshi is cooking. Like I'm really trying to ignore it and focus on this other stuff that we're talking about. This shit is cooking, bro. This shit is. Can we move it to the side, bro? That shit is cooking. What happened? When did Toshi come out? It came out. It actually came out in 2023, at like late 2023. But base started getting popular around. Watch, I'll show you. So yeah, it came out. Like around like early November of 2023. But base started gaining attraction and stuff. People started keeping an eye on base around early last year, around like March and April. And that's when Brett, which is like another big base coin, that's when they started kind of like pumping and kind of taking off. That's when base was like taking over. Like base was outperforming, I think, every coin, like every blockchain at this time. And then obviously, when Solana started, becoming king, that's when it kind of started like kind of declining. But it's crazy. This shit went all the way down here, which is like, what's one? Damn, this shit was at like a 45 million market cap. Because it was down here, even lower. It might have went down to like a 30 million market cap. But yeah, it dipped all the way down here. And I remember like the tokens my mom had bought, because I bought my mom some tokens. And she just held on to them the entire time it dipped. And then now this shit pumped. And I think she she took profits like, was it yesterday? It was yesterday, huh? She took profits the other day. And then she had left some on. And then now this shit is at like a 456 million because they got listed on Coinbase. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. This is the perfect. Yeah, so it's it's a pretty simple like what's the word, step. Like, so all you have to do literally is when you go to like your Coinbase wallet, all you have to do is like you have like some Ethereum ready. Once you have your Ethereum already ready, yeah, well you'll click on bridge. You click on bridge, and then when you click on bridge, it'll take you to a swap, and then from there you'll have to select what is it? I can see it right here. But yeah, you'll pretty much swap it to where you're swapping your Ethereum over to base, and then you put the amount that you want to swap over to base, and then once you do that, it'll become base Ethereum, and then once it becomes base Ethereum, that's when you're able to swap for any base coins, pretty much. So here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm pretty new at this, bro. Like, I just got into crypto maybe like a year ago, and like in the last month I must have lost like 20 grand. Oh yeah, man. It gets very. Yeah, no, that's usually how it is for most people, where it's kind of like the average person don't know when they're kind of like buying at the top, or like whatever the case may be. But it's happened to all of us. It's happened to all of us. But shit, as long as you're in the group. I missed out on the Trump point, bro. Like that night, I was really sick, and he tweeted on Truth Social, and I was like, okay, like somebody must have hacked it, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same shit. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, yeah, literally the same reason why I didn't get into it. It was like, for one, just in my head, it didn't make sense. I'm like, wait, Trump launches a coin, like a few days before his inauguration. I'm like, all right, I'm like that already kind of seems kind of like off, right? And then the same thing where it was like, all right, a good amount of the supply is like, being held, and usually when we come across pump fund coins and stuff, whenever we see a crazy amount of the supply being held, that's usually because there's some bad intentions, like they're going to dump it and shit. So that's another like red flag, right? Then it's like, even on top of that, even when I think it was like Boing was like, or Boing in Love Inc. was like, well, he posted it on his Telegram, I mean on his official X account. Well, I'm like, even then it's kind of hard to believe, because I've seen accounts who like get hacked, just to kind of like pump a coin out real quick, and then while they're trying to, like, it may take hours for them to take down the hacked post or some shit. So I'm like, even then I didn't know. And then it's kind of like, all right, once I woke up to, I see that it continued pumping up, and then I start seeing, like, reliable, like super reliable crypto news sources tweeting about it, like, yo, like, he launched this coin and bada bing bada boom, to where I'm like, okay, obviously, like, now I know for a fact, like, this shit is real, once it already went up. But then even then I'm like, well, this shit's already kind of high, like, I don't know if I want to buy it. But if I think Boyne, like, at the time when he was talking about it and I came across it, it was at like $9, and then it went up to like shit 70. So that's technically was still like a 7x, but what happened? Yeah, nah, it would have, but it was everything that I just said, and on top of that, I think that was the day where I was like, I had like a lack of sleep. I think I was up like several hours, so I was already kind of just like, I'm like, man, I'm tired. Like, this shit is just random as hell. It could be super sketchy. It could be a hack post. So like, I just told everyone, I'm like, yo, man, just like be careful, y'all. Like, just, like, if anything, do some more research into it. I'm going to sleep, and that just happens sometimes. Like, even myself, I'm like, shit, I don't know what the fuck this is, but yeah, no, it was definitely a nice pump for people who got in. Yeah, I missed out on that too, because well, the Trump one and the Vine one, like, the way those coins got launched, they didn't launch them through Pump.Fun. If they launched them through Pump.Fun, our Telegram would have like gotten an alert of it, like, as soon as it, like, caught on and stuff, right? But they launched it the old fashioned way, where they created it through like a different like contract creation way. That's why our bots didn't pick up on it, right? Which kind of sucks. But Vine was another one where I was asleep. I was just like catching up on sleep, and then I was just didn't catch that one either. I think I think a lot of people catch up on it, or from just like being locked in already, like, either through like the socials, or even being in a group. I'm sure at some point, like, some people in our group had a, because even when I was waking up, people were like texting me like, "Yo, did you get into the Vine?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm like, nah, I'm just now waking up." So I think even our group were kind of talking about it. I don't know when the earliest our group found out about Vine, but yeah, that shit cooked too. Yo, this Yeah, no, I definitely had some nice upside and stuff. But I noticed, as like today and yesterday, that the pump fund, I noticed the pump fund coins have kind of been like heating back up and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of alerts in our Telegram through like the watch closely room and everything. So it's starting to shift back to that side. So even this one right here, like this CR7 one, this shit is like continuing to go. I'm trying to see what this is. Let me see. High. There was another thing I was trying to add too, as far as what was it? Make sure this is on. Oh yeah, high low price. Oh yeah, one last thing too before I forget. One last thing I wanted to tell anyone who used GMGN. If you click on like the little setting toolbar at the bottom, it's usually at the bottom. It's usually at the bottom right here. This little like circle icon. If you click on this and you click on where it says settings, if you come to where it says scales, you click on where it says symbol, status, line, and then scales. You click on scales and you can turn on the high and low price. And I love having this on because before, like I'm used to knowing where the low price was and where the high price has been for a coin, just to kind of remind me of like, its performance. So I think that's a nice option to turn on as well. So you can kind of keep an idea of when, like how high a token has been so far and how low it's, went to at a certain point. What is this CR7? What did I even get? I don't know where I got this from. Let me take this out of there. What is it? Ink said I'm going to send you the call bot noob if you want to test it out later though. All right, for sure. Sounds good with me. Matter of fact, oh, this is the Vine coin that we're talking about. Yeah, I feel like I've been talking too much about like the news and updates and shit. Let's just dive straight into like some coins and see what's even cooking right now. Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had a VC and we kind of just did that. So, shout outs to Virtual for sharing this this WMTX coin. I'm gonna check that out for sure. So right now, based on pretty much just like what we usually do, I'm gonna head into the Telegram and go to the watch closely room and kind of see what's been cooking. See if we could probably come across some early morning gems or something like that. Let's see. National Fart League. What is that? All right, let's go over to the meme coin index as well, so we can kind of see what the narrative is right now. I'm sure the narrative is probably still AI. It's either AI or political, or both. It says the current meme coin meta is pop culture. Okay. So this was an hour ago. I'm seeing a good amount of AI coins still though. This FIFA one, I'm sure that's an AI. What the hell is this? This Trump one. This one is probably AI, I'm sure. Okay. Interesting. Damn, CZ Binance just tweeted this. He said the currency for AI is crypto. Yeah. I said this before. I think I said this last VC that we had, or like the last live stream we had, but there's going to be an AI coin that's going to reach like a 50 billion or 100 billion market cap. Like it's going to be one that's going to get there. I think even right now, you can kind of say that there's like some coins that are already, in the deca billions that, have that are maybe working with AI. But I mean, like a fully AI coin, just fully AI coin off the rip, like from where it first started, I can see it going into like the deca billions, man. Because this AI coin narrative is just it's just too popular. It's too in demand. It's everything right now.
What do you find out about like the trending coins or like the meta of the
So for example, like this one right here, this X account, let me go all the way to the top. It's called it's meme coin rating. It's like the meme coin rating index, and it's an automated like AI account by you millionaire. And pretty much what they do is they keep track of the AI, well, they keep track of the entire like meme coin narrative and stuff. So whether it's like majority, like if the majority of coins that came out recently are like AI coins or something like that, it'll let you know. Or for like even right here, they said like the pop culture is, I guess, is like the most recent narrative. But yeah, I think this is pretty useful because it gives you an idea of what the ones you might be, you probably should be looking at or keeping an eye on, and kind of go from there. But this is one of the ones that I kind of go to, and then I still kind of use Trench Radar here and there, where like Trench Radar, if you come over to, what is it, premium, if you come over to like x.com and you go to like their radar feature, you can even come over here and type in a certain ticker, like a certain ticker or something, and it'll give you an idea of like the amount of posts of people that are like posting about it, to kind of give you an idea of how many, like how many people are kind of like talking about this shit. But yeah, meme coin. This is pretty much like an x.com premium feature. So like if you have, let me see. So I think if you have X premium already, like for example, if you have like the verified check, I think you should already be able to have like access to that. Or you might have to pay like $13 a month, which I feel like isn't too bad, if that's something you want to use. But I feel like this could be useful to kind of get an idea for certain things, like certain narratives that people are kind of talking about. But for the most part, it goes to show you how many people are actually like kind of shilling a project because they're posting the shit out of it, Yeah, like the little three little dots, and you click on let me see, you click on like right here where it says more, and then you click on where it says premium, and then you come down here and it says radar. And they have some other stuff. They have like radar, Grok, which is like their AI thing. I use that sometimes. X Pro. Oh yeah, yeah. So if you want to get it, you might have to just click on where it says premium, and then from there it'll probably say like, 'cause I think I pay like $13 to get the premium or something like that. But then another thing too. Yeah, it should be like $13. Yo, another thing that I don't talk about enough is X Pro. X Pro is like really, really good. One thing I like about this is like you can literally bring up like your messages, you can bring up a whole nother profile. Like I'll even show y'all how this works. Like, let me see. So for example, what is it? Medium, wide. So for an example, I have like the DGen News X account right here. And then if I want, I can add a new column. And let's say I want to add Elon Musk page, right? Because when it comes down to Elon Musk, he plays a big part, like a pretty big part in crypto, right? Like there's a lot of cryptos that be made based off of what he tweets or whatever. So I can go to Elon Musk page, right? And then from here, I can go here, I can make it even wider. Do that. Let me zoom in a bit more. So now I can literally have like my messages open. I have my messages open on the left side. I have the DGen news in the middle, where I can kind of keep track of like the current crypto news and stuff. I can have Elon Musk page open, just kind of keep an eye on what he's saying. And then if you want to add another one, I can even add let's see what I want to add. If I want to add Grok, which is like the AI, right? The little AI thing. I can add Grok right here as well. Let me see. Create a crypto picture of of a community called Crypto Family. So I think X Pro is pretty dope too. Like for anyone who doesn't have like multiple, I know some people just don't have like set like multiple screens, like they don't have like dual monitors and stuff. You could kind of just come over here and just like turn on X Pro and have like different things just kind of popped up on one screen, so you're not missing out on stuff or whatever the case is. Why didn't do nothing? Regenerate. Create a picture of Trump holding up a Bitcoin. I wonder why it's not working. I wonder if it's not working because it's in the what's the name? All right, let me see. All right. I don't know why it wasn't working right there, but I'm on my following page right now. This is pretty dope. So I got messages on the left side, Degen News right here, Elon Musk X account right here, and then people that I'm following on this side. I can kind of scroll down, all on one screen. So that's another useful tool too. This is X Pro, which is located on x.com for like the premium features. All right, let me see. All right, let's go back to the calls. See what's up. A little bit of music going or something. Wait, where's the power? Hold on a second. Oh no, there we go. Power. There we go. All right, just making sure my buy and sell settings are good. Got the MEV settings turned on. Man, Fane still ain't showing no love, man. Oh, yeah, let me see. I'm trying so hard to not be like, yo, what up? I'm Code. He said, Toshi, get in on. It said, get on Toshi now. Toshi huge pump now. Or damn, you changed your logo. I didn't even know until you start talking. Oh. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Well, I'm trying so hard to not think like, I'm like, man, all that time Toshi was down. Could have put some more on it, but still grateful to where it's at right now, man, because that shit did a huge pump. But damn, this is out of 480 for fully diluted value. That's pretty insane. If Binance was to come out and like list it, uh, like shit in next week or something, this shit can this I wouldn't be surprised if Toshi hit like a 750 or billion market cap if Binance came out and like listed it while it's like still hot, because the pump that is getting off, just based off of Coinbase alone, or not Coinbase alone, because they are listed on different other exchanges. They're listed on crypto.com too, which is another big exchange. But Binance would really send this to like a billion. I think I'm seeing this baby penguin coin. Mm, this baby penguin coin is up at 3x right now. Um, bro, I thought this was AI, bro. Like this video looked AI to me. Yeah, I think this is AI, bro. That shit looks so weird. Yeah, that's just AI, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, who cares? Like, as long as it's pumping or whatever. But let's check out their socials and stuff. Oh, it says it too. It says Penguin, the most viral AI baby penguin on social media right now. Ask your girl. uh, it's funny because I literally seen this video. I think it was like 2 days ago. I seen this video on Instagram or something. That's funny. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. My bad. Yeah, I ended up muting my actual microphone. My bad. Thanks for letting me know though. Oh, for real? Oh shit. Okay, there we go. So it says one. It says they have one bundle that hasn't sold at all, or two bundles that they haven't sold at all. With view details, total tokens bought 8 million, holding 8.7 million. They have some wallets that have sold a majority of it already. So they do have some bundle in here. So you definitely want to be careful if anybody was. I don't know if anyone is in here or not, but this is like the most recent coin that we picked up in the watch closely room. Trying to see if we have another one that comes in. What else? What else has been cooking in here? Let me see. This National Fart League did an 11x. What happened? It's currently at a 468,000 market cap, but its all time high it went up to 600, but now it's at 470. Okay, this one isn't looking that great. Let's see what else we got. Shibnobi. Wait, I know they are not trying to revive Shinja again. Oh yeah, nah. I was about to say like, who made this? Shibnobi. Oh my god. But this is like the third revival of this coin I've seen, man. The original one that popped out on Ethereum back in like 2022. Was it 2022? Might have been 2021, 2022. It did good, and then they came out with another one, I think last year. And then now somebody tried to create another one. Oh, let me go back to the StreamYard too. He said they're going to run it back until it stops working. like it dipped a little bit and it's going back up. This little penguin coin. Let me check Elon Musk and Trump's page, because there's always some coin that's coming off their shit every now and then. What is this? Wait, what? Oh yeah, how do you do it? It's with the GAM 48. I do 48 hours. So right now I'm currently looking at the past 48 hours when it comes to like the coins that, like the biggest coins that we kind of caught, even during those days where it was kind of dry, because it was everyone was focusing on like non-pump fund coins. But let me see. Let me see if I can do this. So that's what we got so far. This is literally past 24 hours or 48 hours. It says that this Murad coin did a 109x, went up to a 32.7 mil market cap. Damn. This 4chan did a 31x. Edwin, I seen Edwin a few times. He did a 31x. Alpha, I seen Alpha too. Did a 23x. Mesh 23x. Clicks AI did an 18x. NFL, which is one I just got done looking at right now, so did a 17x. Musk did a 16x. Shinja did a 13x, and Aaron did a 12x. I actually feel like this isn't bad. I feel like this is pretty good for these past couple of days, man, because there was so many people kind of just focusing on the non-pump fund coins, which were like the Trump coin, what's the other one? The Vine coin, and all the other, like, what is it? I think the Cuba coin might have been another one. There's a lot of coins that just weren't on pump.fund, so it's still cool to see we got some ones that kind of made it through regardless. I'm gonna start checking out some what's the names. All right, I'm gonna start checking out some coins in the 24/7 AI bot call room. United States of Mars. When did this come out? Oh no, that's kind of old. Got to catch up. There we go. They have sold on this one. Deep GPT. Nope. It's got a new one. It's called a God coin, coin of God. The tweet of God. Wait, what? This shit actually has 5.8 million followers. Wait, is this an AI bot? The tweet of God. What happened? Wait, I'm sorry.
Two of those. Like you have the God one, this one, and then you have the Satan one. And is that also like 3 million followers or what?
Oh, are you asking me, or are you?
No, I tell you.
Oh, so it's another one that's like the Satan one.
Right.
Oh.
But I don't know if they have a token, but it's two of them, the good side and the bad side.
Yeah, because this could be somebody who's just trying to like, pretend like they're the ones making the coin, or like they own the account.
On that yesterday with some Trump token, there was a token and the real Trump account was linked in it, but it just forwarded to the Trump account,
Oh, I see. I said I just did a 2x right now. Oh, look at that. Dumped.
That was fast.
That was super fast.
Earlier in this chat room, I said like some tokens rush so fast. Even when I wanted to get in,
Yeah. That shit. I might even literally after that just happened right now. That actually might make me that might actually make me what's the word? Kind of hide the fact that we have a watch closely room that picks up on 2x coins, because you know how scammers are always quick to like evolve and stuff. I wouldn't want I don't want the new meta to kind of be like, yo, we have a room where like like people just have rooms where they pick up on coins that do a 2x or higher, and then you have scammers who are obviously now at this point trying to like at least let a coin do a 2x because they know that people have a 2x room or some shit, like a watch closely room. So I might low key kind of like try to not talk about that so much.
yeah,
Because
it's better like to not do it on the YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
So just
yeah. Because this coin, this God coin, it literally did a 2x, right? Like, so it just did a 2x, and it got sent to our watch closely room, and then it literally just dumped right after, Yeah. That's crazy.
It's right. I don't know. The last couple of days since that whole Trump meta happened, I have the feeling everything changed. Like, first of all, we have much higher market caps, and it still makes sense to get in there. Like, even when it's a million or two, it really still makes sense to get in.
Yeah,
And on the other side, we have like the rocks are faster. I have a feeling.
yeah, no, and that's another thing where I think like I think we're even I have to tell myself, and I plan on telling more people where it's kind of like, shit. Even if you might be like behind, like let's say a coin you're looking at or a coin you find it does like a 10x. Some people might think like, damn, it already done a 10x, but like if you really think about it, sometimes when a coin is already performing well and it can actually prove that it it can do a few x's, usually that kind of give you also more of a chance of it potentially continuing it because now there's more eyes on it, there's
Right.
more spotlight on it versus like you get in this so early to where like there's no spotlight on it yet, and then that's when you get in, and then sometimes it kind of just like goes nowhere or whatever the case is. Like sometimes you kind of have to find a coin that like it earns that right to kind of like have an eye on it, and then
Mm.
it proves like you get what I'm saying, right? It proves why it's going
Yeah,
up
yeah, absolutely.
because even like the Trump coin, right? The Trump coin or like the Vine coin or something like that. Like you said, even though they might have went up to like a 5 mil or a 10 mil or even a 20 mil market cap, like that shit still had the potential of hitting hundreds of millions. So you still can get a 5x, a 10x, a 20x,
Right.
right? Or even if you're able to get a 2x or even a 3x, like that's still a profit.
Yeah, yeah, and those bigger market caps, I like in the beginning, I was a little bit like you. I focused on the smaller ones, but I have a feeling right now it's really more risky to focus on them.
Yeah, no, it
And
is. Yeah, it is.
yeah, it is. And I don't know, you like you said, you can still have super good profits, right? Even when it's a million, but when it goes to 100 million, it's 100x. So who
Exactly.
cares,
Exactly. Yeah.
right?
And
So, and I have the feeling when, because I don't know, it's just a theory so far, but I have the feeling as soon as they did like a 4 or 5x, they do much more. That's why when I see the watch closely, I try to focus on those who did like 4 or 5 or 6x.
right.
Because I have the feeling, yeah, like you said, the 2x, like, yeah, what happens? 2x and then rock.
Right, exactly. That's actually a really good point that you bring up because even though we have some coins that do a 2x and then they get sent to the watch closely room, it's kind of like there's like if you look in that room, majority of them do a 2x or 3x because I mean obviously that's the easiest to do is a 2x or 3x, but that's why yeah it would be smarter to kind of focus more on the ones that do like at least a 5x or 6x or something like that because now like for them to do that it's clearly something that's continuously pumping it up where even if you were to maybe get in at that point now like after doing the research and kind of seeing it and stuff, now you have that chance of like maybe getting in and getting a 2x or a 3x or something like that or maybe even more, who knows. But obviously like it's easier to do a 2x, like most of them might do a 2x, go to that room and then they don't do anything else. So yeah, and then even another thing, great thing that I feel like Mel brought up is the fact that um, at first the meta was trying to get in early as possible and like try to like you know uh, find a coin that can kind of pump up from a low market cap or whatever the case is. But now it seems like the narrative is kind of shifting more to people getting into these projects like the Trump coin, the Vine coin, and obviously, like it seems like when they're getting into those coins, they're more likely to hold longer because once the people know that it's a legit coin, from Trump or a legit coin from the Vine creator, they're more likely to hold it longer, and which helps it go into those hundreds of millions of market cap versus you know these other low cap coins that are just like you still don't know who the developer is, like you still might see it have a crazy bundled amount or whatever the case is, like so now it's like it's kind of shifting to the longer holds and shit, but um yeah, that's actually a great point. And I think that's another reason why, like when I came across the Trump coin and then I was still kind of iffy was if it was scammy or not, or even like the Vine coin. In my head, I'm like, man, this shit is already high. Like, chances are it might start dumping now. But shit, I was wrong. Like people were happy to get into some ones that were like, hitting the 100 millions and kind of continuing to climb. So really have to just kind of keep an eye on everything, and kind of really make a more solid decision. And I feel like when it comes to crypto, more people have to understand this. Like, as of right now, like I can do research on something for 3 hours, right? I can sit down and look at one crypto for 3 hours and come up with a decision. But at the same time, how crypto works, like you always have to change. You always might have to change that decision as well. You always might have to, like, kind of like, what's the word, you kind of have to like adapt to the situation at all times. Like in crypto, it's very rare when something is a guaranteed yes or a guaranteed no. Like I might look at something and be like, man, this shit looks so scammy, it's dumping, the bundled amount is crazy, and then I avoid it, and then an hour can go by, and then that can be the coin that does 1,000x. Like the shit just, in crypto, anything can happen. So you always have to kind of evolve with the situation as well, and kind of adapt with it.
Yeah, right. Like I said, I really try to work on my mindset with that right now, because when Ink, I guess, posted wine, and it went like from the moment he posted it to where I saw it, it already went up to 4 mil or whatever, like a 6 or 10x. And then I saw it still had volume and a good amount of holders and that. I was like, oh fuck it, just throw something in, and it went up to like 300 mil. So it was actually a good decision, right?
Damn.
And
Yeah.
I really try to work on that and focus more on holders and volume, because like many of those 20 or 30K market cap coins, there is no volume. So
Exactly. And that's where the gamble for those coins that are like small and early, that's where the gamble comes in, because it's kind of like you're getting in early. Yeah, you're getting in very early, but it's kind of like the gamble is if that coin is even going to have the chance to get the spotlight and get the volume, to where it takes off. It's kind of like that's what you're gambling on, is like, is it going to be the one that, some people, some, I don't know, people start tweeting about it, or some whales start getting into it or something like that. That's kind of like where the gamble comes from there. And then obviously sometimes, like, that just doesn't happen, and it's sometimes it's like, all right, well, shit, let me get out, or whatever the case is. But yeah, once a coin starts like getting, recognized on X, and then the Telegram is on fire, and then you have some, like, some other like influencers or something kind of getting an eye on it. Obviously, that has a greater potential of it continuing to grow, because now the fire that it has is continuing to grow. You know, and I think,
yeah,
and I'm glad you brought that up too, because like there's still some people who, like, you know they, when they come into crypto, or they even come into our group, they kind of come in, and they kind of come into our group hoping that we're able to give them the, like, the exact execution, or the exact move to make, where it's like, yo, should I buy this coin or not? Like, that's some people, that's all they want to know. Like, should I buy this coin? Should I not buy it? Which one should we buy? And that's why I always tell people, like, it's much more complicated than that, because we can tell you, like, yo, this one is on fire right now, you should buy this one. You'll buy it, and then for all we know, like, you can just be buying the top, where it's kind of like now everybody's just taking profits, and then everybody is just, like, selling it, and then now it's like you lose money. So that's why we can never give a person the exact time of when to buy something, because like the shit just always changes. Like, it always changes.
right. But this is like most of the time people that have really no experience with investing at all. Because, for example, with the whale wallets, right? They're like, oh yeah, I track the whale wallet. Yeah, good. Also have 100K to put like 1K in 100 different projects? And the answer is no. You can basically forget it,
Yeah.
because this is what most whales do. They have a big amount of money and they don't care if they lose in 95% of the time. If five projects just do, I don't know, 3,000x, right?
Hmm.
So, and that's a point. Like they even the whales with the money don't know all the time what goes and what doesn't. It's just
Yeah,
they have a good risk management, and this is what I try to tell people. It's most of the time about risk management.
you
It's
know,
not
it is.
about having a crystal ball. We don't have. None of us have it. Has it?
You know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we had it, then obviously like we would be multi-millionaires. Like 'cause it'll just be that easy, but it's not. But and I'm glad you even brought that up too, because what's the word? Yeah, even like when it comes to wells and stuff, or just other investors in general, everyone has their own strategy, and everyone is ready to execute their next move, which is kind of like it's not going to be the exact same time you do it. So like even say for example, a well is putting $10,000 in the coin, like they might put 10,000 in the coin, and wait for the coin to go up just enough to where they double it, or just enough to where they get like 15,000 back, so you get like 5,000 in profit or whatever. But you might have a different strategy, like you might have a different goal. Also they might have some type of information that you don't have. Like every no one's strategy is exactly the same, and that's kind of where it gets tricky too, because people just move different. Some people are kind of late to it. Even the way some of our bots kind of move, like sometimes our bots will give us a notification that like something is up a 3x or something, and it might be behind like a few seconds or something like that. Like sometimes even the bots kind of take long and kind of, whatever the case is, might alert us, because it's just I think that's just how the system is. Like that's just how it works, or whatever the case is, how it picks up. But um, it's so many pieces on it, man. It's more than just when should I buy, when should I sell type stuff, you know?
Yeah, and it's a really good point that you brought up because like you need to find a strategy that suits you and not whatever. Like for example, I couldn't trade like ink because first of all, I have a different budget. Second, maybe I have a different sleep schedule. Whatever. Like you have to adjust a strategy to how like to yourself, right? To
Hmm.
what you can do, what you are capable of, what's possible, what fits in your schedule, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone's risk level is different. Like like there's some people who even if they have just like a $1,000 budget, they don't mind putting in, just like throwing in half that budget. They don't mind putting like 50% into one coin, versus another person who might only put 10% into a coin. Like everybody just it's just everybody's different, obviously. But I will say like the group, um obviously like the group, one thing that's cool about the group is you could kind of talk to different people to maybe you know get an idea of how their strategy works, and how you might be able to kind of implicate it, or maybe kind of get some tips from it, or kind of like compare and contrast their strategy with yours, and vice versa, whatever the case is. But yeah, that's crypto for you.
Yeah, and I don't know what your opinion is on this, but in my opinion, like risk management is basically the biggest topic you need to how do you say, to have a good strategy on, because everything else, like finding a good coin or whatever, like having the alphas, having insights, it's okay, it's good to have, but when you have a proper risk management, it's like it's more likely that you win in the long run, right?
Hmm.
And I have the feeling, especially like people that are new, I did the same mistakes. They go into trades with too high positions, and then they lose, and then they lost a big amount of money, and then they lose hope, right? And then they are like, yeah, crypto is too risky or whatever. No, it was your risk management.
Yeah,
Like your positions were too high, or you didn't use a stop loss or whatever.
yeah. And like even though like I plan on doing more VCs too, because I did like those VCs we would have sometimes when we would kind of like check out some coins together at the same time, and kind of like we have one person checking out one and another person checking out another, and we kind of just like it's kind of like a group scouting to kind of just check some coins out and stuff. I think that'll be perfect for people who are just now getting into it, and kind of seeing how like how we kind of just move from coin to coin, and kind of focus on the ones that are performing well and everything. So I plan on having more of those. It's just obviously so much stuff kind of going on behind the scenes. Also, just kind of trying to catch up on sleep, and on top of that, just also be like kind of just being prepared for shit like what is it, like the game that's supposed to be happening tomorrow. I have been watching like the NFL games, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, VC today. But I did notice Mel said that she's down to do like some VCs and stuff, and like this is something that she said she's cool doing. We're cool with her doing as well, just to kind of help do like some little like beginner VCs to kind of answer questions or just kind of hang out, whatever the case is. Because at first it used to just be like either Love Thy Ink or myself who would do them, but like Mellery and a few others have helped um, like a pretty good amount, to the point where like I would be comfortable with Mel holding down a VC. Like I would trust her in a VC versus like early when we first had like the group and stuff open. It was like one or two people who were like kind of coming up. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't trust. Like there's some people I just didn't trust in the VC alone. Like especially like yeah. So I trust Mel being in here. I trust like Trey being in here. Some of our other like admins and mods and stuff. I trust them being in here with the VC open. So just another thing to kind of keep a heads up on.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I never talked to you about it actually. I talked to Ink about it, and because we saw that really we had a lot of those newbie questions, and I saw you guys answering them, and I was like, hey, what do you think about me answering that? Because when you focus on, hey, let's trade together and what's new with the markets, and Ink does the trading part and like a lot of stuff in the background and such. And I said, look, let me take care of like how to set up the bot, how to do this, what should I consider, what should I don't do, like don't click links in your XDMs or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like those basics that all really new people have in crypto, right? So I just thought it's maybe a good idea, and then they can ask all those questions, and yeah, and you can focus on other stuff.
No, and that's I mean, just like you said, that's definitely like some of the most important things. Like certain people have as far as like questions and stuff, and and that is another thing. Like like when I see like either like you Trey or anyone else kind of just helping others out and stuff, that does give Ink and myself like other like more time to focus on different things in the background. So we always appreciate the help. And like I told Trey, and I even tell you, like we never expect you guys to do it. Like I would never want you guys to feel obligated to do it, like doing it and stuff. But we do keep track, and we do notice that you guys are helpful and stuff, and we always obviously we're very appreciative and stuff of it, because he's one person, I'm one person, so there's only so much we can do, especially with like this being the early access. So I mean, all the help is appreciated and stuff. So definitely lots of respect there for y'all. But what do you say? He said
Yeah, no, I love working with you guys, and I'm like, it helped me a lot, like, and so I just try to give back a little.
no, that's super awesome, man. We definitely appreciate it. Dave said he usually puts between point 0.1 to zero point 0.5 max. Yeah, like even when I used to do like the VCs before on GMG, and I used to do like zero point 0.1 Solana, zero point 0.2 maybe. I wasn't putting in like no crazy amounts. But that's just my strategy. Um, and I like I'm always trying to look for the next like tool and stuff we can use. So like once we do get closer to where it's like, okay, now we have an even greater idea of which ones might take off. Like once I feel like once we get there, like once we're really there, then shit, yeah, I'll start throwing in some bigger amounts too, that I know is going to have a better chance of making money. But as of right now, it's always new tools and stuff coming out, so I'm always checking them out, trying to see which ones are worth it, um, and kind of go from there. This freaking Toshi thing. They even created a ski Toshi. Oh man, this is funny. Ski Toshi. if there's some new news. Let me check this out real quick. I'm trying to keep an eye on this too, because I don't know, like, if the once the Ethereum upgrade and stuff happen, and a lot of money starts going into Ethereum, obviously I'm gonna want everyone in the group to kind of be ready and prepared for it. So I'm kind of just like keeping track of the most popular base and kind of like ETH coins that's kind of performing. So to kind of get an idea of how the Ethereum ecosystem is acting. But they didn't post anything new or besides this. They didn't even post anything new. Damn. Oh yeah, another thing too, and I think I said this earlier, but another thing I was trying to look for and try to like see what we can add is maybe like a bot, whether it's a bot or like a forwarding bot um, of some sort that can pick up on other Solana coins that are performing well. Because right now our bot picks up on pump fund coins, so it picks up on the ones that are created through Moonshot or Pump.fun. But you know, when the Trump coin came out and the Vine coin came out, though, because those weren't Pump.fun coins, unfortunately, that's why those didn't get sent to our group. And obviously, if they did get sent to our group, like obviously, so many of y'all would have gotten into it so early. So I'm like, fuck, okay. I'm like, all right, what can we probably add to where, if they create another coin that isn't a Pump.fun coin, we'll have an alert for it sent to. I don't know if it'll be like a new room or actually, it doesn't have to be a new room, as long as it gets sent to our group early and people have a chance of kind of scouting it and stuff. So like you guys won't be feeling left out when, because that's how it kind of felt. Where I'm like, fuck, I'm like this Trump. I'm like, what the Trump coin is already? What the hell? And I'm like, the Vine coin is already taken off. Like, and I'm like, this shit didn't even come through our thing. So that's another thing I've been trying to work on behind the scenes to see if we can kind of, be on top of that as well. I'm gonna talk to Ink behind the scenes too and see if he probably has some idea on that. What is this Dalbo coin? Check this out. This pros reselling launched by TikTok's parent company, ByteDance. He said the fam growing. Now the fam is growing, man, for sure. I still have plans on buying like a huge like like a whiteboard, so I can start writing down all my ideas and stuff, because the ideas that like I kind of come up in my head, like I write them down in my tablet, I write them down in my phone, but like my ideas are just too big and there's too many of them to write in like such a small area. So I told myself I'm gonna like order a whiteboard from Amazon, because I feel like if I have a whiteboard and I'm writing it down and I have it in my room to where like I can literally just like stand in front of it and write down any ideas, any other like updates and stuff, anything that we need to focus on. I think that'll be a more efficient way of kind of getting the Telegram, you know, going into the right direction, quicker in a more efficient way. Because it's so many things where it's just like I'm always forgetting, because I'm already thinking about something new. You should have some dry powder ready on Ethereum, base and Shibarium. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm gonna probably start getting some Ethereum ready now. Probably start buying some Ethereum now. So like once the Ethereum upgrades and stuff are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum start going up in price, because more people are going to start buying Ethereum, and that money might start shifting over to the Solana side, like from the Solana ecosystem. And then two, the fact that like I seen Coinbase taking forever to like transfer Solana and stuff out, man. I don't want that to happen with Ethereum. Trying to transfer some Ethereum out because I'm seeing some Ethereum coins pop off and I can't even get it. So I'm gonna probably try to get some Ethereum now before it's too late. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh man, what is this? The Bao coin? Like it was doing a little something. It says Michi pushing. Oh shit. The Bao is kind of pumping up a good amount. Wait, when did this first get called? I got called at a 292, so it did a 2x so far. Nothing too crazy. Wait, wait, hold on a second. I said the 152 market cap though. Hmm. That's weird. That's weird when the AI bot calls, like when it pops up a coin right here, it says for Dubao, it popped up at a 152,000 market cap was the initial market cap. Um, but when I look at when I look in the scan the ticker room, or when I look in the watch closely room, it says I caught it at a we caught it at a 292,000 market cap, but uh that wouldn't be right though because I caught it at a lower market cap. Yeah, it even says it in here. Initial market cap 152. Oh yeah, so yes, that's another thing I noticed. Our bots be kind of behind on when we caught it at a market cap because technically this Dubao coin we caught it at a 152 market cap, 152,000, but the Rick says we caught it at a 300K market cap. But literally the moment that it picks up, it gets redirected to our private group. So there's like it literally gets shared in 1 second. So technically it's just yeah, they're not accurately giving us the lower market cap, but I mean as long as people still get in at a certain time, whatever, it'll still generate that the excess that it's supposed to be. I noticed that sometimes it lags. Yeah, because I've noticed like sometimes the bots they kind of give information based on not the exact moment that they share it, but based on the moment that they're done calculating it or something like that, which is a delay. So technically, like this Debao coin, for example, it's done. It's pretty much would have done a forex because it really got shared at a 150,000 market cap, but Rick said it got shared at a 300 or a 292 market cap. And it even says it in the watch closely room. If you look at if we look at where it says up 2x, initial market cap 152,000. But I think that's just another thing that the boss kind of just it's kind of be off a bit right now, but it is what it is. Oh, wait. No, that was January 13th. Let me see the new news on this coin. It says ByteDance announces Dabao 1.5 Pro includes a deep thinking mode. Is this the same contract address? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, ByteDance announced that Dabao 1.5 Pro includes a deep thinking mode, surpassing 01 preview and 0 or 01 models on the AIME benchmark. About 8 months ago, a token called Dabao was launched. Dabao is the AI model of ByteDance, one of the two largest companies in China. Yesterday, they introduced a new model called Dabao 1.5. So this is pretty much where the coin came from. But damn, it was only two members in here when I first looked at it. Now it's 23 members in here. So their community, X community is growing slowly but surely. At the same time, did I even check out the trench radar for this? No, I didn't. Let me see. Search it. They are the owners of TikTok. These Dabao. This Dabao token shit. Because I'm familiar with the whole TikTok thing. That's like they were supposed to shut it down, and I guess Trump extended their time or something like that. Oh yeah, you're right. ByteDance is also the owner of over 10 popular apps, including TikTok and CapCut. The company is undeniably one of the biggest tech giants in China. Moreover, their programming language is currently considered the most powerful and accessible candidate available. We've witnessed the rise of Seek, but this has even greater potential. The token was launched 8 months ago and is directly connected to one of China's largest companies. Wait, this token was launched 8 months ago? Or this is just a newer one? Because oh wait, what? Wait, was this? Yeah. Oh shit, it was launched like 8 months ago. Wait. Yeah, because this goes going all the way back to May. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, January. Yeah, pretty much 8 months. Outperforms DeepSeek. Okay, so I clearly get the narrative of this coin. Oh yeah, let me check the trench radar. Oh yeah, so as far as their bundled tokens and stuff, like the majority of tokens that they did have bundled are like sold off already. This one is completely sold off. Majority is sold off. Majority sold off. Majority sold off. These two have the majority sold off. That's one as well. These two as well. So like the majority of their bundles has been sold off. It's interesting. I'm gonna put it in Sherlock AI. Oh, damn it. They analyzed it quick. It says the bow presents a promising opportunity with a clean history and a substantial backing. However, caution is advised due to the presence of fresh wallets and the potential for volatility following large price fluctuations. Monitoring market activity is essential to mitigate risk associated with sudden sell-offs. Okay. I don't know. This might be a cooker. Hold on. Do they have a Oh, they don't have a Telegram. Do the contract address. Wait, how high did this just jump? Oh, wait. Damn, this shit just jumped to a 700K market cap. That quick. And this is why I love that feature I told you guys earlier, where when you activate it, it'll tell you where the high is and where the low is for this. So it says the high is 3073. So this thing just hit a 730K market cap. Low key, this would probably be the best time to try to buy a little dip. I'm gonna put 0.1 Solana on here. Just 0.1 Solana on. It's a gamble, but what's going on right now with TikTok, and I'm gonna be honest, after reading this breakdown of it, this thing has been dead for 8 months, and like it's kind of trying to come back now. It touched a 730K market cap. It went all the way down here. So if we can just get back to the all-time high, I'll just take my initial off and just probably let the rest ride and have a little free moon back. Yeah, let me see. No telling where this will go, but like the volume is trying to come here. Let me see if I can check. Let me see if I can check the ticker. Let's see who's posting about it right now. Let me see if I can let me see if I can put the contract address in the radar and see if it'll pop up who's talking about it. Oh, it can. That's dope. So far there's 68 posts about this. So not too many people, which could be a good thing. Could just mean we're that early. And what's the ticker? The ticker is the bow. Come back over here. Watch closely. Oh, the ticker is DB. It's just DB. Okay. Yeah, so I think I bought in. Oh, it tells me my average price. Let's go. It never told me this before. So now it actually tells me my exact average price of when I first got in. So my average price is 4.5. So I bought in at a 450,000 market cap. So I'm gonna try to see if I can at least hit like an 800 or like 850 and take my initial off. Yeah. Slowly climbing back up. Let me switch it to the 30-second. Yeah, I bought it right here. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. And then I'm gonna search the ticker and see what pops up. So yeah, I still have so there's 265 posts on this DB coin. Okay. Yo, it's actually kind of trending upwards too. Like if y'all take a look at this, when you type in the ticker for this Debao coin, it actually kind of shows it's going up, which usually when it's kind of going up, sometimes that kind of means like it could mean like it's more people posting about it. And the more obviously the more people who kind of posting about it. Because if we be honest, right, usually people kind of post something that they're in immediately after they buy it, or if they're already been in it and it's and like they're still making money off of it. People only post about something really majority of the times for these type of coins when like they just got in and they want to obviously want to pump their bags and shit too. So the fact that it's kind of going upwards could be more people. It could be more people kind of posting about it. It's not going downwards, so that's a good sign as well. Um, all right, it's at a 600K market cap. It's at 610. Just touched 640, so it's kind of making its way back up. So us buying it down here during this dip was actually a good idea so far. Damn, look at that. There's currently 43 members in here now. Yo, we actually see, yo, we've watched the amount of members in here grow in real time. When I first looked at it, it was 2 people in here. It was only 2 members in here. Then it was 23 members. Now it's 43 members in here. So we're literally seeing this in real time. How many members are joining their community because they don't have an official X account yet. They don't have an official like Twitter X account yet. It's only the this community page, and yeah, it's growing. So that's another good sign. Like people are joining. Shit, I'll join too. I'll add in. I'll add on a number. What else? What else? To see, we got something new. He says, so as usual, Alpha is in front of you. From CO Billionaire, I found a new model that is better than DeepSeek R1, which is the bow from ByteDance, parent company of TikTok US. If this can kind of, if a spotlight can grow on this, the fact that this coin is attached to, like the people who are attached to TikTok, then I wouldn't be surprised if this kind of starts spreading. Also, it's kind of dipping a good amount now. It's at 500K right now. It's dipping a little bit or a good amount. Now it's at 470. Let's see what happens now. It's literally right back at where I bought in. But I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm just kind of just hold what I have now and see what it do. I'm still trying to gather more information on this and see if it can even kind of go up. He says sometimes I wonder we should really build a community around it for individuals that are interested in AI, play a key role in educating us. Okay, who is this dude, by the way? Researcher, Cipher, FNF. I'm familiar with these kind of NFTs. I've seen them around a couple times. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's still very early for this DB coin, this Debao coin. But I feel like I am seeing some good signs on it. Like I'm seeing the community, the X community grow literally member by member. I'm seeing the post go up, right? Based on the post is going up. It's just the question is it going to kind of like continue to kind of go up, or is it going to kind of start like kind of fading away? We'll see. But I think it's interesting. AI narrative is still in. TikTok is still a big topic people are talking about. We will see. Mm-mm. Sitting at 44 right now. What is this? Oh. Oh my God. Why is it dipping so much? It's dropped down to 300. Who just sold? Wow. How much did it just sell right now? 500 bucks sell. Turn that song off. One thing that I wish I can do. Let me see. Copy price, visual order. One thing that I wish. I don't know if this is something that exists already or not, but I wish I can just like click on a candle and see exactly how. I know because I know down here this is like the volume or whatever, but oh wait, yeah. Wait, so what's the volume on this? The volume. So I'm trying to figure out the volume of how much these two candles even created. Like, what was the sell off for that? I think that'll be useful. 14,000. Volume. Visual order. Move to copy hide. All right, no, let's let it cook. I'm gonna keep letting it cook. See what happens. I only put 0.1 Solana in here too, so it's kind of like if it goes up, obviously we're going to be happy. If it kind of continues to dip or whatever, then it was a gamble. Oh, matter of fact, yo, one last thing I forgot to actually share with you guys. I think this is probably one of the coolest updates or like tools I found. Um, just to kind of give you an insight on what could have been. I think it's pretty cool. I came across this thing called where is it? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it? Oh wait, is that wait? No. Oh yeah. Oh look, I came across this thing called it's called Paper Hand. It's called paperhands.gm.ai. And the thing that's cool about this is if you type in your Solana wallet address, it'll literally tell you like which coins that you got in, but you might have like sold early, and how much you could have made, right? Which is crazy. Like I think this is like, if anything, and I'll say this now, like if you were to check this out and you were to see like, I don't know, some coin that you might have held on to longer, could have made some crazy money from, Don't let this be the reason why you take more like a crazier risk to where you're just like buying everything and just letting it sit. But it does allow you to kind of think like, well, shit, if I missed out on that one or I missed out on a few of them, maybe I should have maybe I should have maybe I should kind of take a look at my strategy, my current strategy, if I'm missing out on coins that end up performing well after I sold them. So just to give an example, right? And I think I even have one. I think I even have like let me see. Yeah, I'll even use let me see my own. What is it? Receive, bam. Because I think this one brought up Trump, like the Baron coin or something for me. So look at this. Look at this shit, right? So you put your contract, you put your receive address in. It says loading your Jeet wallet. And then so take a look at. Oh man, I am half Jeet. I am half Jeet. So take a look at this one. It says paper. It says it gives you like a number one, a number two, and a number three. So if my number one was the Baron coin, right? So I ended up like this Baron coin. It got shared with our private group. I put some money into it, right? I bought point 0.5, I put zero point 0.5 into it, right? Which was like 127 bucks. And I realized like it wasn't really doing nothing crazy. Like what I expected it. I was holding. I'm like, you know what? Like I'm like, maybe this shit ain't about to just do nothing, right? And then two, usually like if I'm investing into something risky, if I'm about to go to sleep or if I'm about to go for a walk or if I'm about to do something where I can't like keep an eye on it really, I would just leave my position just so I make sure I don't lose money. So I ended up selling, right? I sold for $134, right? Literally like I didn't lose any money, but I didn't make any crazy amounts of money, right? But down here, if you look where it says fumbled, it literally shows how much I could have made if I just held on a little longer, right? So I could have made $2,600, right? I put zero point 0.5 Solana in. I could have made 9.37, almost 9.4 Solana if I just held a little bit longer, right? And yeah, so this will literally tell you if you would have held on to something, how much you would have made. So this one right here, this dog sheet, which is another one. I think I was live streaming when I seen this too. I was like, oh, this is kind of like a cute dog coin. I put 68 bucks in and I sold. I mean, I still made money. I still profited from this. Look, I put 68 bucks in. I profited, I went up to $111. So was 68, 32, 42. I made like 43 bucks, right? I almost doubled my money. But if I would have held a little bit longer, I would have made 500 bucks, right? And then this one with the Musk coin, and this is when there was like all those the only official Musk coin, the only official Trump coin, the only official blah 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 coin. I put $229 into it, and I just sold early. I don't know exactly why, but usually like if I put money into something and it doesn't do when I expected to do something, I'll just sell it. Like I'll just sell it because I don't like taking L's. But if I would have held a little bit longer, that 229 would have turned into $450. So again, if you guys want to see what you might have made, you can go to paperhands.gm.ai. And I think it's kind of funny too because it shows like what you could have made. But yeah, my biggest one I could have made like over $2,000 if I held on to Baron a little bit longer, which was another official Baron coin. So I missed out on two official coins that did pretty good. Yeah, but just a little, just some food for thought. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this with the private group if anybody wants to check it out. Um, yeah, and it is very close to walking the baby boy. Gotta take my dog for a walk, so I'm gonna share this with you guys. You guys can check this out if you want to. I'll do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Come over here. Share the link. This website. This. Alrighty. So I'm gonna pin this up to the top. I'm going to take a look at this DB coin, which looks like it's kind of just going down. So I'm almost towards half of what I put in. I put 0.1, which is like I think $21. Oh, no, it was $25. So that I put $25 in. It's currently down to $14. So we're down like $10 right now. Yo, look at this. Literally another official coin pops up. What is this? Official Pranksy coin. Who's Pranksy? Hold on a second. We're going to find out. We're going to find out who this is. Because literally me seeing that I missed out on 2 official coins, and then it's an official Pranksy coin. Oh, that rug probability is a little too high for me. And the dev, and there's a couple dev solds. I don't know about that. Off rip, that kind of looks sketch. He said, imagine making a fake meme coin in my name and not even sending me any. And then he said, now I've been sent multiple Pranksy coins. So it wasn't. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm good. And the dev was dumping. Yeah. Yeah, this DB coin. I think I'm gonna just hold on to it and just kind of let it cook. My investment wasn't too crazy, and I think like it could probably pump back up. Maybe based on let me see. We can go out to the community. Let me see if more people are joining the community right now. Wait, where is it? Yeah, I mean it's more members and stuff joining. So I'm gonna just hold on to this and just see what's up. It still hasn't even hit the low. Its low is right. Well, obviously its low is like down here, but we're like right here. I'm gonna just see what's up. But yeah. Other than that, man, lots and lots of updates. Glad to share them with you guys. Even gave some nice tools and apps to the YouTube channel and stuff, which I won't mind doing. It probably won't be the same time we share with the private group because it's easier. It's just easier to share the new tools and stuff, and then at the same time, I mean, this is what people are paying for. People most people in our group are kind of taking the opportunity more serious. Not saying that others that aren't in our group aren't taking it serious, but that's kind of just the benefit of being a part of the group is getting all the tools and stuff that we have early. But I'll share some stuff with with the YouTube and stuff kind of later on, once we have like time to do live streams and everything. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Feel free to just yeah, chill, hang out, look for some more coins. I probably if there's a VC tomorrow, like I'll because there may be a VC tomorrow. I don't want to say it if it's not, but if there is a VC tomorrow, like I'll be in there too, just kind of chilling. But I'm also going to be watching the NFL game tomorrow, and who knows? Like if something pops off tonight, like something worth talking about or worth like really worth, everything gets shared. But if something's worth doing a VC for that happens tonight, then I'll probably do that as well. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys kind of tuning in and showing some love, man. And so I want to set up a Twitter tracker. It is an amazing tool to help speed up reaction times to fresh. Yeah, no, like same. I came across this like this one video where this person had a Twitter tracker, and he ended up getting into this like coin super early because it popped up on his Twitter tracker, and he just kind of knew it was going to be a coin that would have a high potential. Yeah, now Love Thy Ink and myself have been kind of talking about that too. So yeah, we're definitely eyeing that as well. May have that coming soon. And yeah, so other than that, fam, be safe in the crypto space. If you need help in anything, shit, just go into the support room or, just kind of just kind of, type it in. Go to the support room first, and then also you can kind of like maybe talk about it in the Let's Talk room. Or like I said before, you can always message me personally. You can message Love Thy Ink, like Mel, Trey, like some of our other like highly trusted people in here. Like they don't mind helping. So like there's no reason for, if anybody has any questions or anything, like there's several people in here who can help. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And yeah, be safe in the crypto space. Be safe in the real world. And I'll catch y'all soon. Peace. Oh. Said peace out. See y'all in the group. Peace out, Trey. He said 24-hour. We on Twitch now. 24-hour stream. Honestly, I was thinking about doing like streams on Kick because I have a Kick already. Like I have a Kick, and like now that I noticed, there's actually a lot more like there's a lot more like pumped out fun streams and stuff, and like a lot more crypto stuff happening on Kick. So I might start streaming on Kick too, just to kind of just cover that platform as well. But yeah, catch you on the flip side, fam. Peace.